Hello and welcome back to a game where everything is Russian, even though I am not. And apparently last time I was playing I toiled enough in this one town that I made it to 40 out of however many people. Or 40 out of the top 100, I guess. Cool. I got payment from the party. Or not really that this is Russian everything, but this is communist everything. But your dominant language is going to be Russian here, excuse me. Slight bout of hiccupness out of nowhere. So, then I am being forced to choose a new place to attempt to rebuild existence out of the strange experiment that turned the world into the void that is this world. No friends playing tomorrow, children. It is too early in the morning for play with children. And I don't want restored towns. Places I've been, already restored. What? There we go. Only 4 other people there. Barely any buildings. This town needs our help. That's another thing that confuses me. There's an underground tram system that can take you from town to town, but the surface is the void. Well, this town's pretty well off for what it looks like. Oh, damn. Somebody's working hard, but we don't have enough people putting stuff away. I chose at the right time to show up at this town. Kick it! Kick it! Kick it all! Don't kick it there. Ah, damn it. Last time we tried to record this, our sound levels were horrible, so we're probably inaudible. But again, like I said, this game takes communism to a crazy extreme, so you are working with total strangers trying to better the town as a whole. Then eventually get it back to the point where there's actually grass and whatnot, like you saw when I started, and restore existence in that area. And the sun is setting, so let's see if whoever has been playing in this town actually built some lights. If not, I'm gonna have to. And it doesn't seem like they made any. There's just a lot around. And cool, since it's a town where the drop-off point's right there, you can just huck the logs into it. You gotta jump though to get that extra arc. And I'm sure this town needs more metal to upgrade the town hall. Every now and then you find piles of money just lying on the ground, which can be used to pay for bribes and other things. Because again, this is communism. So you still do trade outside of the governmental control of all. Called Freeman dollars in this game, ironically. And I also came to the strange realization that everything's extremely Russian, communist, whatnot, but there's this country with advanced technology that you can get off the black market. Eagle Corp. I wonder whom Eagle Corp might be. Yeah, I definitely could use to build some lights, since there aren't any. And everybody, this policeman, and or commissar, and me, is made of wood. Or at least we look like we're made of wood. Anyway, crafting is just an old school puzzle that if you can't figure out, then you can't. What? Oh, what? Nobody repaired it? Good God! Where? Oh, it is messed up. They probably didn't have enough wood to repair it at the time after it got stomped on by Godzilla. I wonder if there's even a Ministry of Labor in this town, or if that got trampled. Then I won't be able to get paid for my toiling. Which is very important with any toiling. In case some internet shitlord does jump on it, I have no extreme love of Russia, communism, etc., but I do like a game in where the overall objective is to work together. So, nothing wrong with that. After working with the public for hours, or being out constantly, or anything, or just dealing with the world as it is, being the unpleasant place that it often and sometimes is, to come to a fake place where everyone is trying to work together. Because you don't see that often. Does he have mini quest for me? Oh, he was just telling me to use that thing. Oh, and now can I make some stuff? Alright, these ones are easy. Oh. Done. Match the board with the tiny picture, and then you make the thing. Most people don't make this thing, but I find it useful to make the giant bell tower, so when the Godzilla I was talking about, or etc., comes stomping through the town, you can ring the bell and go, help! Like, yeah, this spot over here was pitch black at nighttime, but it's the ramp up to the defense turrets. Just might want to know where that is in the dark of night. What? Whatever. But yeah, there's more to this than just gathering minerals and resources and putting them into a drop-off point. We got the voice of the people. We got the bell thing. Recreation. Oh God. I can do it. So yeah, there's games within this game even too. Shit. Okay. And swap that out. Get that back over there. And done. Practice makes perfect. Come on. If you do end up in a town where there's way too many people trying to do stuff at the same time, you might just want to build a second workbench, but it's very resource intensive. And people aren't really dropping stuff off like they should be. Pile of money. Give me the pile of money. Or coupons. Oh yeah. Much stuff needs to be put in its place. Oh, somebody did clear it out pretty good, actually. Where did the town hall go? Because it needs to be fed. This little town's laid out kind of funny. Usually the Ministry of Labor, the town hall, and the big power generator are roughly in the same spot. Somebody built them way far away from each other. Oh, giant spiders. No, it's fully upgraded already. Wow. So they focused on that to get more government support. Raising their mandate, I think they call it. It's just the cap of how many buildings and whatnot you can have in a town. And we hatched a new person. Is the only guy running for campaign or what? Freeman dollars. The apples in this town are black. Strange. Looked like a light bulb at first till I picked it up. Where? They're just vaguely close. They're not approaching the town. They're closer than I think. Yes, they are. Whatever. They're not a threat. I'm just wasting ammo. The ammo of the people! Do we need power? We don't need power. Well, if the guy that was campaigning for magistrate or whatever of this town, if his platform was shorter nights and light is cheaper to produce, then I'm gonna go with making more light. Because it was pretty damn dark in this place. Done. And since the Ministry of Labor is in the middle of nowhere, it's probably smart to put a light next to it. No, I did not want to line up for ranking of Toil. Yes, you can stare at propaganda if you want. Oh yeah, and if you do mess with this game, which is free to play, normally once you get plopped off at the town, you come out of the subway, which I did. And right next to the drop-off point is this knowledge screen, which will tell you about all the things. And if you're a Command & Conquer Red Alert fan, Tesla towers are back. So, summon your comrades, tell your friends, fight for people, fight for restore humanity. Oh, there is other opponents. Shorter nights, light crafting down, power usage down. Things are cheaper to build, town power usage is down, and toil coupon rate is down. That's bad. You get paid less for your work, but it makes things cost less to make. More power makes things cheaper. Genovi knows what's up. Oh, I'm not a resident yet, I forgot. I was about to do that. Once you earn your bourgeoisie papers and you are a full-fledged citizen of the state and not just a worker, then you're allowed to have a house and other privileges. Much like communism. Cool. I toiled just enough. And if you don't work, your house gets taken away. So you must toil to maintain your citizenry. He won without my even voting. But there's my house, peeking up from behind the trees. So I toiled enough to be allowed to vote. I built myself a new home, so once I come back to this game, I should be helping this new town, which normally you want to get to 500 or 1,000 residents, and there's only 100 here, so it's gonna be a little while. So, join me again, maybe.